How to book the famous Alaska Airlines companion certificate. Now, Alaska Airlines has several different types of companion certificate, but the Bank of America, Alaska Atmos Ascent card, and the Bank of America Business Visa Signature, Alaska Business Visa Signature card, both come with a companion certificate. Now, you have to spend $6,000 in your card member year in order to unlock that companion certificate. Or if you have a very old card, you might have a card that still comes with the certificate automatically each year. They changed that at some point to require spend for newer card holders for the last few years now. So if you have one of these certificates, you'll find it just in your Alaska account. You can go into your account and the wallet section. And in the wallet section, you'll find any kind of upgrade certificates or companion certificates, as well as your wallet funds. So I'm going to walk Greg through how to use one of these companion certificates. Now, again, we're talking about the companion certificate on the Alaska Ascent consumer card or the Alaska Atmos business card from Bank of America. These are valid for paid fares. This is not an award companion certificate, which Alaska also offers some ways to get those with a different credit card. But if you have the simple $95 annual fee Ascent card or the business card, then you'll get one of these that's valid for paid fares, for cash fares. So we're going to have Greg bring up the Alaska Airlines website and walk him through how to book with a companion certificate. All right, so once you're at the Alaska Airlines website, this is pretty simple. Again, you'll have pulled that companion fare code from your wallet section in your account, and then it's easy to search from the homepage. So you'll pick a from and to. So, Greg, I know you're based in Detroit, so we should start out in Detroit. How do you feel about Hawaii, Greg?
Oh, I love Hawaii. Let's go to Hawaii. I especially love Kauai. So let's see if. Oh yeah. All right. Let's go to Kauai. I can't wait. Now, should I do a one way or a round trip?
Yeah, so this code is valid for either one-way or round-trip travel. So either way, obviously you'll probably maximize value on a round-trip itinerary, though I guess that is all situational. But let's say that since you're starting in Detroit, you're going to Hawaii. Let's say you have to come back. I know you might like to stay there and book a one-way, but let's assume that you have to come back. So we'll do a round trip. Now, if you've used these in the past, you may remember the ability to do all sorts of complex routings with a stopover, open jaws, and those things are no longer possible. You can do a simple one way or a simple round trip these days, but you will need to change the number of passengers. You'll need to bring somebody else with you. So let's increase that from one to two adults. Then, since you have your code, your companion fare code, that works like a discount code. So there's a handy little discount code box where you can paste that code in.
Okay. Yep. I had already copied it. So now I'll paste. Now,
All
what
right,
do I do? Just search flights?
that's it. All right, so once you land on the search results, it should be showing you the entire price here. It says, in fact, that all of these prices are round trip. Of course, that's going to be based on the least expensive return. So your round trip price may change depending on which flights you choose, but you can see both Saver pricing and main cabin pricing here. Saver is Alaska's equivalent of basic economy. So if you aren't too happy about the trappings of basic economy. Luckily, you can use these for main cabin, and the cost for the companion is the same either way. So when you look at the prices here, you'll see the bigger number is the price for the first passenger, and then underneath it, it shows plus $182 in this case, and that's the price for the companion. Now you might say, wait, hold up, this is a companion certificate. The way the Alaska companion certificates work is that they are $99 plus taxes, and the taxes that you'll pay are going to vary a little bit depending on the itinerary that you choose, but it starts from around $130 using the companion certificate. So 182 is because there's some additional taxes on this route, apparently. So let's go ahead and select one of these. Let's pick one
Yeah.
that you think you would like to take, Greg.
Yeah. So I mean, I would personally pick one of these just one stop options, but I do want to point out a cool thing about Alaska having bought Hawaiian Airlines is that you can include trips that include Hawaiian Airlines flights. And so this, in fact, this third option here has a Hawaiian Airlines flight as part of it. So I think that's a really cool feature, but I don't really want two stops if I can help it. So let's do this $824 one.
All right, so once you've picked one direction, then you can easily take a look at the options for the return journey and figure out which one is ideal for you. Now, you'll notice here that the price for the companion has changed on some of those. And when they figure the taxes and fees, sometimes there are some changes as you go through the checkout process, usually relatively minor and usually decreases. So here you see that it is a little bit less than what you initially expected, perhaps, for the taxes, at least on some of these itineraries.
Yeah. And once again, I could either do two stops where it's including a Hawaiian Airlines flight or do one stop with just Alaska Airlines itself. And so let's just pick the top one here. That's just one stop. And add to cart, I guess.
Yeah, you add it to your
Yeah.
cart to buy it, and you can see the total there. All right. And then once you've added it to the cart, you can see the entire itinerary here, and you can see the airfare for the first passenger, as well as the companion fare, the cost for the second passenger. So you can see the total price round trip for two passengers in this example itinerary is $1,061.27. That's not a bad deal for a trip to Hawaii from Detroit, right?
Yeah, I mean, for two people, that's great, and I'll take that any day. All right, so I'm not going to do it right now, but if I were to actually buy this, do I have to use a special credit card to pay?
Yeah, you do. You have to use an Alaska Airlines credit card in order to pay for it. And in the past, it was possible to use wallet funds, and it's no longer possible to use wallet funds to pay for one of these. So that's perhaps a downside for some people. You do need to use an Alaska Airlines credit card these days. Now, if you were later to cancel this trip and you were to go to rebook it, perhaps with this companion certificate or another one. I can't recall whether they'll still reinstate them anymore. But if you had a companion certificate, you wouldn't be able to use the wallet funds from your canceled trip to rebook. So that's certainly a downside of the companion fare. Though on the flip side, you can get some terrific deals in terms of pricing. So, it's a little bit of a trade-off in that sense. And I do believe that the primary card holder now needs to be one of the passengers on the itinerary. Whereas in the past, they just needed to pay for it. I believe they do need to be one of the passengers now.
Okay.
Should check
Well,
that.
I I think those are reasonable rules, and I could live with that. And that's great. I mean, it's obviously really valuable if you're going to be flying Alaska or Hawaiian Airlines or both. You can obviously save a lot of money for it with a two passenger itinerary.